Okay guys, I'm so excited to start this tutorial. That's something different. That's not a HTML, that's not a CSS, that's a programming language. So actually what is a programming language and how programming languages work? Understand this programming language or JavaScript, we should talk about a little bit just about the computers. So computers can only do exactly what we humans tell them to do. So we tell computers how to behave using some programs and which are just sets of instructions for the computer to follow. So without programs, computers cannot do anything at all. So guys, JavaScript is a programming language. As a programming language, so how a programming language works, I'm going to answer to this question. So computers cannot understand the language, so spoken language. So we can understand each other in spoken language, but computers understand the people in programming languages, such as JavaScript, Java, C++, or C language, let's say C# as well, PHP, Ruby, Python, in .NET, something like that. So there are more programming languages, but I've just listed only little bit familiar with. Maybe you have heard about this programming language. In this tutorial about JavaScript, so I'm going to tell you guys how JavaScript acts, how JavaScript behaves. So as a programming language, JavaScript is used to write programs that run in web pages. So this programming language can control how a web page looks and make the page respond when a viewer clicks a button or moves the mouse. So we can just give an example, like big websites, so big platforms like Facebook or Twitter and Gmail. They are, big platforms. They use JavaScript to make it easier to send email or post some comments and browse websites. So I'm going to tell you any advantages of learning JavaScript, guys. There are much more advantages to learning JavaScript. But first of all, JavaScript is the most popular programming language in the world. That's why that's a great choice to learn JavaScript, because once you learn JavaScript, that helps you developing as a great front-end developer as well as a back-end developer, because we can use functionalities for back-end part and front-end part. So JavaScript helps you create really amazing and really beautiful websites in due to high demand. There is tons of job growth as a JavaScript developer. So I'll tell you right now some frameworks, JavaScript frameworks. So and you can learn about, and maybe you have heard about these frameworks and libraries, but we will focus on only one of them in this course. But you can learn later on after getting some basic JavaScript understanding. Okay, so there are many useful JavaScript frameworks. I will write now some of the names, let's say Angular or some React. React is most popular in 2020. So jQuery is as a library, and then Vue.js, then as a backend we have not.js, let's say. So we have Aurelia, and then I know another name is Backbone. Okay, so guys, there are much more, as we told, that we have much more frameworks, libraries, but we will focus on jQuery in this tutorial, in this course, in this part. And first of all, we should learn about JavaScript for beginners and then learn more concept in JavaScript. And then later on, we will learn about jQuery. So I'm so excited, guys, start with you learning JavaScript. And in the tutorial, in this course, we will talk about as well as how we can apply this function, JavaScript functions, in our web pages. So how we can just learn, firstly we will learn the simple things like alert and console log, integers, strings, variables, and then later we will learn any statements like if or while loop, for loop, and we will learn even handling as well in JavaScript. So I'm so excited, guys. See you in the next one. So let's learn about how to write our first JavaScript code. So I will delete that completely. I don't need it right now because that was some simple explanation. Okay, so I don't need that. Let's remove that thought completely, and then we can go to the index.html. So what is a first JavaScript syntax? So I'm going to firstly delete my items, div items from my project, and JavaScript should be written within the script tags. So I can write without anything script, and let's write our first hello world without syntax. Save that, and after saving, let's go to the project page and open up our index.html, and I see how it appears. So there is nothing. We can save. And open up page again, my first CSS. Let's change that, my first JS. So guys, as you see here, that's not the way, and yeah, that's the correct that we will use the script tags, but within the script tags, if you're writing hello world, there will be nothing new, nothing just will change, because that's not like a body. So the way is an document dot write, and let's write hello world. Save that, refresh. Now we have hello world. That's the syntax, guys. We can use hello world in our projects. So the script tag is the normal, that with a normal way we can write this script tag, but I will delete that completely because that's not a good practice using some JavaScript in your project. But what's the way? The way is attaching as a style.css. So I have text JavaScript type, text JavaScript, and for before attaching to my project, my script, I can write over here script, that's correct, in href, no href, let's write for attaching script.js, firstly we will create our script.js file. I'm going to show you firstly here, and we can use from plain text our JavaScript. Okay, so now that's a JavaScript file, and I'm going to save that in a file, first project. Now let's save that as a script.js. Okay, that was saved. And how to attach our JavaScript, our script.js to our HTML, guys. So right now we will write our code over here, in script.js, but in HTML we should attach as a CSS. But here, if you write script, the automatically only type will appear, but we will use href for attaching. Href script.js. So that was not correct information, so that's not as href as a CSS, guys. So that will be source. That was a joke, and I'm going to save that, guys. So don't be complicated if you are attaching some script file. So you will use script type.js and script type text JavaScript and source script.js. So you don't need anything right over here. Okay, just keep it like that, because unlike link rel or link href, it has own closing tag. So let's do the same, guys. Document.write alert. Okay, save that and go to the page, refresh. Now we have alert. Our script.js, our script JavaScript file works actually. So that was our first JS, guys. In the next video we will learn how to alert and how to console log. See you in the next one. So in this video I will talk about two main things. That will be first alert and then console.log. So I will just firstly write about our first alert, guys, how alert works actually in our JavaScript. Then let's write over here, this is my first function, and put a semicolon over here, save that and go to the page, refresh. So I have alert, as you see here, that's the alert message. This is my first function. Yeah, we did first alert in JavaScript, guys. So I will talk about a little bit about alert. So what is a JavaScript? Let's say JavaScript alert. Okay. JavaScript alert is, you can use alert. You will use much more in the project, because if you want give some message or with alert, that's the method and displaying something or any information. Okay, so alert method displays an alert box with a specified message and OK button. So that's supported from all just browsers. as a Chrome, Internet Explorer, or in Safari, Mozilla, Opera. So you can use alert function, alert method everywhere. So that's the way how you use this alert. Writing alert and open up the brackets and put your message within quotes, guys. So another thing in this video tutorial is console.log for giving your message to the browser. You are using console.log or document write. So document write we've used already, and second one is console.log. So let's write hello again, hello, and save that. Go to the page, that's my alert, and hello. I can't see hello over here. So guys, if you are using JavaScript, you should use every time your developer tool. Right click and inspect. So that's our page. Here in elements you can use your HTML tags. In console you can use your console.log, and you can do here all JavaScript function, all JavaScript codes you can write. Let's write, we want to just do some math. Yeah, that's a JavaScript console. And the main difference, developers use console.log for logging useful info, but document write modifies what user sees in the browser. So if I write document write hello, or let's write over here user sees, let's not put nothing, and refresh. So it's okay. User sees, if you have in the page, in actual page. But if I will write over here user sees, I will not this one in a page, because document write, unlike document write, console.log will do that in a console. User sees. So that's the main difference in a browser by adding additional content to DOM. So document write modifies what user sees in the browser by adding content to DOM. So that's all about information about console.log and about alert, guys. So see you in the next one.